Hello, everyone. So good to be back here on the second episode of the WEP podcast. I promise that this is a space that's going to bring you all the information there is about the WEPS and the GROW project. So last week we looked at the WEP as a platform, what it's like, who can join, how you can register for it. And this week we're getting into something even more interesting, the GROW project. I know that so many people have had questions about the GROW project, what it is, these funds, how to access them. The women that are practicing business right now have so many questions, and I have gotten into your heads. I have gotten those questions, and here with me is a gentleman that's going to give us all the answers we are looking for. His name is John Ssengendo, and he's the coordinator of the GROW project at the Ministry of Gender. I'm going to let him introduce himself some more and tell us about the GROW project. So good to have you here, John.
Hello, viewers. My name is John Ssengendo, project coordinator for the Generating Growth Opportunities and Productivity for Women Enterprises Project GROW at the Ministry of Gender, Labour and Social Development. This is a project of the government of Uganda, with financing from the World Bank. Implementation started in 2023. There's been a phase of preparation. We are now ready with all services to serve the women entrepreneurs of Uganda.
And from what I've heard, there are some women that have actually already benefited from the project.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah.
So what are these benefits of the GROW project? Those women are not talking to us, but we know that there are so many that could benefit. So tell us about the benefits.
So several benefits, yes. We know what is on the lips of many people today is the GROW loan, where over 2,000 women have already received GROW loan, over 50 billion lent out to women entrepreneurs from different parts of the country. But we also have women who are joining the women entrepreneurship platforms across different parts of the country. We have women who are going to benefit from entrepreneurship training, from work placement, and organizations that are going to benefit from infrastructure grants.
And I'm glad you've mentioned it, that women, we focus so much on the loan, the funding, and we forget that the project actually has other benefits that could help our businesses. So I'm glad you've mentioned that. The project started in 2023, yes. And it's still ongoing for how long?
Up to December of 2027.
Okay, so we still have about 2 years to go.
Absolutely.
Okay, just for the record, mention the people that can benefit from the project.
Okay, so GROW was designed to benefit a woman entrepreneur who has an ongoing business, a micro and small business. We're not looking at women with big businesses. Okay. We're looking at a woman who has used her resources, skills, and knowledge to start a business, but she now needs more money. That's the micro entrepreneur that GROW is looking at. And the hope is that if we provide this series of interventions, her business can grow from maybe one stall to 2 to 3 stalls in the market, for example.
Okay, so these funds that we're very interested in are not for startups. They're not for women with a business idea. They're for a woman who has had the business idea and has developed it into a business for a year or so, 2 years. Then the loan is to help them progress.
However noble the idea is, however good the innovation is, GROW is not for ideas. GROW is for the woman who has started a business and she wants to scale it up, okay, so she can employ more people and grow more revenue and support her household and the government.
Okay, great. There you have it. You know, if you have a business that's been in existence, you want to move it from one level to the next level, and you're looking for a partner, you're looking for funding to help you, you're looking for skills, the skilling under the GROW project. So this is it. How do they register? How should they get on board?
Now, it's different services indeed. The entry point for most that we recommend is for women to go through the WEPS. And I'll explain why the WEPS are important. We've noted that for most services, we put an advert out in the newspapers or on the website. But there's only a fraction of people that will see that advert if it's on the radio, television, or even on our website. So the idea of a platform, brings together women so that every woman entrepreneur has the same opportunity to get the information under GROW. So the information will come to her district, it will come to her sub-county through the different representatives. So we make sure that every woman has an opportunity and a chance to get this information about GROW, but also somebody to break it down for her, because sometimes say one half-page advert and somebody may not be able to interpret it. We are not looking at the best written ideas, we are looking for the best ideas so that we can finance these women to be able to scale. We are not even that much interested in ability to speak and comprehend English. So that's why we are saying we want to support every woman entrepreneur with an idea, with a business, and we use all platforms and opportunities to reach it out to them, simplify the information so that they can participate.
And these the platforms, they're available to them at the district level, right?
Absolutely.
Go to the district headquarters, look for a focal person, and you can register.
Excellent.
See, I do have the information. So, John, the GROW project, what inspired its creation?
GROW was prepared to respond to several constraints based on studies that were identified, that were affecting the ability of women to grow their enterprises. One of them is lack of access to affordable capital. Most women are not able to grow their enterprises because when they go to borrow money, the interest rates are very high. So that holds back many women from borrowing money. So GROW was prepared to offer affordable interest to increase the number of women that are able to borrow money. GROW was also responding to the lack of skills, business management skills. We have a very high business failure. Many Ugandans start businesses, but few businesses live to see their first birthday or fifth birthday. So it was prepared to equip women with the skills of how to run their businesses. And then, of course, the absence to shared infrastructure. So sometimes it becomes difficult to start a business because you're not able to have all the machinery that you need. So GROW was designed to help women access common use infrastructure in manufacturing, in value addition, in processing, and incubation, so that if now your idea has been proven, you can individually take it to scale without having to spend all your working capital trying to buy equipment, and then you find that you don't have working capital to respond to that. So those are the services we are responding to, the constraints, and the services corresponding to the constraints that were identified at the design of GROW. And that informs the different services that GROW offers.
John, thank you so much for being with us today, and I would like you to give parting shots to our viewers today.
Okay, so I just wanted to explain that we have different services under GROW. The GROW loan is just one of them. But right now we have just closed an application for grants to women entrepreneurs, groups and associations, where we're going to be giving out between 300 million to 1.4 billion as a grant to women, groups that are involved in common use, common purpose businesses, value addition, manufacturing, science and technology, and ICT to enable them grow their businesses. We are also having an application for what we call work placement, where we skill women hands-on. We take them, if you are, for instance, doing milk value addition, we take you to the big companies. You learn on the job the skills, how to add value in different, disciplines. We are also having right now a call for training. There are women who need practical hands-on training. They may not even need to borrow money, but they need to understand, how do I sustain and grow my business? How do I keep my books? How do I hire staff? This sort of thing. So all these calls are ongoing and available, and would like to interest as many women. We are very grateful that many women, we are receiving a lot of applications. For the infrastructure grants, we've received about 1,000 applications for people who want to receive these growth services. I just need to emphasize that we have several services. Some of them are grants, some of them are skills, and of course the loan. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, John. So good to have you here. So viewers, there you have it. Information on the GROW project. There's so much more than the GROW loan. There's skilling, there's information to offer your business, there's the networking opportunities. So please head on to your district headquarters, ask to join our WEP. a women entrepreneurs platform. Register with a focal person and get access to all these good things. See you next time. Thank you very much.